Good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. Welcome to this quiet, safe and sacred space. Just for me and you together to breathe, relax, and especially today we're welcoming in the new year, 2019. We're here. So just join me as we breathe. Breathe in the energies of 2019. Remember to push that tummy out when you're breathing out, allowing all your light to come in through your breath to fill your physical body. Just imagining the love that is within all the atoms in the air that you're breathing in. They're fusing with your physical body, vibrating together in a new, delightful way. Just feel that energy flowing through you. The love you are, being not separate from you. Just allowing all of yourself to come together. Breathing out tensions. Maybe like myself, you've purposely reflected at the end of 2018 about what you wanted to leave behind, what no longer served you. So we can just focus on that, on the pile of beautiful things sometimes that no longer serve us. Welcome, Simone. Happy New Year, my darling. Yeah, for me I can see a nice pile of lots of things that I wish to release. Attachments. Many attachments that have served me well up until now, but now it's time to leave them behind. And maybe, just to make sure that they don't follow us, let's imagine to light a match and make a bonfire, sending truly everything that no longer serves back into neutral energy for us to reuse as new potential and to bring into this wonderful and most magical new year. It's in the air, the magic. The energy is much lighter. It's not completely as we would like yet, because we are realizing the higher energies now, especially from the 21st of December, the solstice, really allowing ourselves to know more of ourselves, to understand more, to sense more. But there is a new moon on the 5th of January, later this week, and again on the 20th of January is an eclipse of solar eclipse. So this new moon is a lunar eclipse, and the three are just showering us with more and more higher vibrations. If you sit quietly, you can literally hear the hum of the earth, the tones in your ear getting louder and louder, the sounds, as you travel higher and higher. So all this energy is here to serve us. But as I just said, we're not quite there. At least I feel I am not quite there. I have been suffering from tight chest. Very loud heart, breathing, as I feel old fears coming up to be released. But a big one is the fear of isolation, of being alone. And this goes back to our origins of the separation from Source, the fear of being separate. So it's the last, I suppose these last real big foundation fears are here to be released. So I have really been just feeling, being with my breathlessness and tight chest. A little anxious. And maybe, if you like, in just a little while, we can journey into this isolation. And just see what happens. You never know. Because it is still here. And when it's still here, all we can do is be there. Because it wants to join that big pile of releasing that I've already left behind. So this is a big fear of isolation. So after these next two eclipses in January, February, we should be at home, real feeling the true joy. Yes, I do feel joy now, but it's not all the time. So let's just breathe and just feel into this now moment. Being alive. just putting your focus on your tummy button or your solar plexus, whatever you like to call it. But for me, this is always the center of me, all of me. And if we can imagine our tummy button being one of those big water slides, so we can reduce ourselves and step into our tummy button and slide within into the depths of us. Round and down we go, infinite space. What does it feel like? You can close your eyes. Yes, enjoying the playground of Earth. This slide is so long. But it is not narrow, it is quite expansive. And I see many portals or doors. Time here doesn't exist. Linear gravity, all gone. We're just allowing ourselves to feel the presence. Allowing ourselves to get a glimpse of the magic being the unknown, which we're allowing to show itself to us. Now we are ready. Now our vessel is emptying from all the baggage. We're still travelling down this water slide. What seems to be across time and space. And just allowing ourselves to embrace the isolation. Which is making me want to sneeze. That's my resistance. Just breathing in, embracing isolation. And all the parts of you and me that through isolation in the past we have fragmented ourselves and scattered ourselves to the far ends of the earth and cosmos. We believed that we were unworthy. Nothing. The feelings of loneliness. Okay. Just feeling into the loneliness, the isolation. You made it so real so many times that we became afraid. We had forgotten. We were made to forget. But a long time ago we chose to separate from Source in order to sense ourself, to experience life in all its goodness and badness. And through this untruth, that we were separate, we allowed ourselves to think we were imperfect, undeserving, less, unworthy, and therefore allowed others to dominate us, to show us the way. And in this space of feeling our loneliness and isolation, if you just expand your consciousness, your perception, you will actually become aware of your awareness, your I am presence, that is always, has always, is now, holding this space for you, the human, physical vessel, to experience earthly life. Yes, it makes you smile at this realization that this presence is who you are. This physical vessel sitting in this chair. So we were never alone. We were never isolated. We only believed this was so. Just take a moment to really feel this realization, this truth. Just breathing into this space of realizing you are not separate from Source, from all that is. The loving force that is you, allowing you the experience. And now it is time to come back into a new belief, a new knowingness, realization. And you, as you were spiraling down the water slide, suddenly lands on your 2 feet on the ground. Your magnificent self. All the fear has gone. It was never true. Only an experience. For you to come into this now moment and realize you were always there, you were always the light. And yes, now you can stand there. I am my magnificent self, divine and human. And what is different in this lifetime that I've always known, I've written about it in my book, and my class allows others to experience their own awakening integration. This lifetime, the divine is embodying the human vessel. This is why we are experiencing so much trauma, the body, as old fears come up, the heart especially, the lungs. But it's yes, it's always good to go to the doctor. But if you understand that it is part of the integration, it is part of your carbon-based body changing into crystalline, you can relax a little, and with less stress, your symptoms will allow you to chill. And breathe. That sigh of relief. And of course we have to change the way we eat and the way we drink, the way we do things. It's no longer possible to be busy, busy, chase, chase. We really have to honour ourselves as our body, mind, spirit come together as one. So this month is going to be, it won't be symptomless free, but we're getting there. So I always suggest drink lots of water, eat lots of vegetables and low carbs. Yeah, protein, a little protein. I still like my little steak and chicken. And I love that glass of red wine. Exercise well. Gently, just walking in nature. And if we can get through January, just really honouring our body, mind, spirit, you will see, you will start noticing the magic, which is the unknown coming to be known to you. And all your dreams to experience joy, peace and happiness, harmony on earth, they will start to come true. It has to. Yes, the ones who don't want to do this, we can't change them anymore. Many people say earth will split, the fear and the love. So it is time to choose which one you want to journey further. And I suggest the love. Yourself. Yes, Simone has also experienced intense isolation, yeah. Very much so. I'm just looking what she said more. Yesterday morning I felt joy again in flow. This was great today. Thank you. Doing just that walk, water and lighter foods. Yes, it is so important. And just to realise where this isolation and loneliness comes from. The truth, huh? We've always been divine and human, but we chose to forget it so we could experience the human game and learn not to fear but to love. So everything has a purpose, but now, January, here's to bringing in the magic. Ooh, that feels good. Still feel a little tight-chested, but the body takes a little while to release the cellular memory very deep. And I love that, that feeling at the end of the spiral, the water slide. Your magnificent self on a new stage. I think this is New Earth. What we have been creating within, we eventually will bring it into manifestation. So just feeling myself on the floor, it gives me encouragement to keep believing in my magic. Okay, a wonderful beginning. So remember, you are magnificent, divine and human, and the world is yours to experience new magic, new joy, harmony. And as we are joyful, it cannot help but create a harmonious community, which just excites me. My word for 2019 is excitement. So you're going to hear a lot of my excitement. Is to keep me focused, because these fears, you will feel them. They're deep. But it just reminds me and you to embrace them. Let them come and go. Okay, I love you. And see you soon. Talk to you soon, Simona. Adios.